Hey everyone, welcome to your Universe Z, the place where we talk all about the Dragon Ball universe. Today we are going to go through Cell's revival, and if you would like to see more Dragon Ball content, please leave your like and subscribe to join our Universe Z. The Dragon Ball Superheroes movie has been dubbed as one of the new great hypes since the time of the release of Dragon Ball Super, Broly. After all, not only does the feature film catch the eye for its animation that is unlike any other we've seen in the entire animated work so far, but it also looks promising when we think about the story and characters involved. Before, when we thought that the film would naturally focus on Goku and Vegeta, nobody really bet much on the Now, however, after so many trailers have come out, it became clear to us that other characters would be taking the lead, gaining a prominence quite different from all the anime sagas so far. After all, this duo that will gain prominence has always been presented as part of the secondary group of characters, so seeing them on screen for much longer than usual will indeed be something different and interesting. But more than this, the approach of characters such as the Red Ribbon Army, which seems to be returning with everything as the main antagonist group, seemed to hype the fans. After all, this would indicate that we would have another epic fight coming, as well as the possible situation of an old character of the work returning. A character who, despite being a former villain, was much loved by the fandom in general during his presence in the anime. And this character we are talking about is Cell. Cell is a character that ended up having his last appearance during Dragon Ball Z and that many doubted his official return in the work, until finally we had some situations and revelations that could indicate that, in fact, he could end up appearing again in the movie. That said, in today's video we will talk a bit about this possibility, how it could happen, the possible spoilers that this could come true, and everything we know so far about the movie Dragon Ball Superhero. Dragon Ball Superhero marks the first film in the franchise to be fully CGI animated, as well as being the first release in 4 years since Dragon Ball Super, Broly. In March, Toei Animation announced a halt to all studio projects that were in progress due to an attempted hacker attack. The hack happened earlier in the month and resulted in a one-week halt, as well as the postponement of some animated episodes and movies, including the Dragon Ball Superhero movie. Fan speculation at the time for a new release date began after the light novel was scheduled for release in late June. At that time, the feature film had been delayed indefinitely. And finally, Crunchyroll and Toei Animation have announced the global release of the Dragon Ball Superhero movie in theaters starting in August. Interesting to see how this will be Crunchyroll's first global release, and for here in most countries around the world, it will be done together with Sony Pictures Entertainment. In Japan, the feature film will premiere on June 11th after being delayed due to the hacker attack on the company's networks. Over here, there will be dubbed and subtitled copies, but it is not yet guaranteed that the movie will come exactly in August here in our country, Brazil. The synopsis of the film is as follows. The Red Ribbon Army had been destroyed by Son Goku, but certain individuals decided to carry out their mission and created the Supreme Androids, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. These two androids, who call themselves superheroes, decide to attack Piccolo and Gohan. What will be the goal of the new Red Ribbon Army? When danger is imminent, that's when the superhero awakens. Dragon Ball Superhero will bring a different approach than what fans are used to, and this time, instead of the focus being on Goku or Vegeta, the film will follow Gohan and Piccolo firsthand. Fans suspected that this duo would be the protagonists after the release of one of the trailers, and then we had official confirmation coming directly from the film's producer, Akio Ioko. In an interview with the Japanese magazine Nikkei Entertainment, Ioko said, "Gohan and Piccolo have always appeared in the other films, but always as secondary characters. In this film, both are involved in a fierce battle to protect Earth. The first film in the franchise in 4 years will bring Gohan and Piccolo to the center of the plot and the return of the villainous group, the Red Ribbon Force, as well as a new character who, according to the recently released images, promises to be an even bigger threat. Although we still don't have much more information about the character's dangerousness, what we can expect is that the new head of the Red Ribbon Force will cause several problems for the Saiyajins. It is worth remembering that, besides him, the new androids Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 have joined the group of villains. According to the official synopsis, the two characters will present themselves as superheroes and attack Piccolo, Gohan, and others. The Red Ribbon Force's ambitious plan remains a mystery, but the new film hopes to become another blockbuster, just like its predecessor, Dragon Ball Super, Broly. One of the theories that fans have been commenting on most recently regarding the film is about the new villain. In fact, some of the theories said about the possibility of Cell returning as one of the antagonists and gaining, on top of that, a new transformation that would make Goku himself tremble with fear. Since his first appearance in Dragon Ball, Cell has been one of the most feared and loved villains in the entire saga. He was one of the main supervillains coming from the alternate timeline in the Dragon Ball manga and Dragon Ball Z anime. He is the latest creation of Dr. Gero, assigned to have all the abilities of the best fighters who have ever inhabited or visited Earth. The result of this was a perfect warrior who possesses numerous genetic traits and special abilities. Cell is one of the few red ribbon androids not completed directly by Dr. Gero, the others being Android 13, Android 14, Android 15, and possibly Android. The completion of Cell, Android 13, Android 14, and Android 15 involves Drive Gero's supercomputer. With the upcoming release of Dragon Ball Superhero, audiences have had their expectations of seeing the antagonist once again reignited, now that a few things have made that possibility real. One of them was unreleased art from the anime's card game that only increased that desire. The official Dragon Ball Super card game has received a card that shows a new form of Cell, dubbed Cell, the Awakened. In the art, the villain appears with a new look, manifesting his full power. Cell's last appearance in the animations was in Dragon Ball Z. Since then, many fans have been hoping that he will be resurrected as Frieza and return to face the heroes. Other hints of his presence in the film are his connection to the Red Ribbon Army, the description of Dr. Hedo as someone who has a mysterious super weapon, and now this game. Also, since the movie will check out the Red Ribbon Army, and the organization has close ties to Cell, one thing ended up connecting to the other automatically. Dr. Gero was connected to the group in its heyday, and his technology is what helped him create the androids and Cell. With the Red Ribbon Army back in action, it's not hard to imagine an android return, and one of the trailers for the film even featured a huge capsule like the one Cell used in Dragon Ball Z. Of course, the franchise has actually set up Cell's return since a few years ago, when a bonus chapter confirmed that the villain has genetic material on Earth. There are several Cell Juniors running around Monster Island, so Cell can be reverse engineered if one of them is caught. This is assuming that parts of Cell's DNA have not been preserved by Dr. Gero in secret, and fans will not let this get past the evil madman. Dragon Ball Super has all the pieces needed to revive Cell, but there is no telling if the returning android will be the one fans met in Dragon Ball Z. In fact, fans are more inclined to believe that a new version of Cell will appear in the next anime. The original fighter has been outclassed in battle, and the Red Ribbon Army loves improvements. If it can strengthen Cell, the group would easily take such a path, and that means a Cell 2.0 could give Gohan a real run for his money. That's if such a villain is definitely introduced. But what about you? Would you like to see Cell return to the franchise in the movie? Do you think he will actually get a new transformation? Or maybe they can canonize some specific transformation? Leave your opinion and theory about it in the comments. That's it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions for videos, don't forget to comment here below, because I'll be reading all of them as I always do. Also, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any content from your Universe Z.